What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Ting Rock back again for another Trove. We have some very, very exciting, absolutely wonderful news today, ladies and gentlemen. So look at us. Look at our beautiful clothes. Now, how did we get this? Well, I'll show you, wise guy. The Vox Star pack, which is worth like $100. Here's why I love the internet. This right here. And here is also why I love Trove. The developers of this game are absolutely fantastic. The way that they treat their customers and everything like that is just unprecedented, like straight up. So I ended up getting a random tweet from Trove's account telling me like, hey, you know, email this person and we're going to talk to you about a secret mission, right? So what they ended up doing was, I guess they've seen that I've been making all these YouTube videos and stuff, and they ended up giving me a bunch of free codes for the Voxstar packs. Now, I've actually, since this video, I've actually already, like, I've already been on Trove for a couple hours now. I've been very, very busy since that I got these. And I've already given away 2 of the codes. One of them, of course, I gave away to It's the Noob, who you all know has been helping me out a ton. You see him in the comments almost every video. He's been helping me out a ton. He's been giving me all sorts of stuff. And I just figured, you know, this way I could give him something back. So it's absolutely wonderful. Speaking of which, we also ended up getting, I will talk about the things that we got with this. One of them, of course, is this beautiful unicornus. And it's absolutely, I'm the last. It's from The Last Unicorn. Beautiful, beautiful story. Now, besides that, what was it? Like, today I'm just saying, like, it's like we're probably not going to get to do, like, anything. Then besides that, I ended up meeting It's the Noob's friend, King Andrew Doe, and we actually kind of hit it off over like the past, like we've been hanging out for the past like hour, and he actually is still online right now, but I told him like I'm gonna be busy recording, blah blah blah. We actually just I was in tears. Like it's been such a long time since I just messed around on an MMO. We were standing like because we both have these Trove packs, like you get this whole suit with the Trove pack, and I will discuss what we actually got through the giveaway and stuff, but we were actually standing like in the hub and just acting like we were bots because we look like NPCs because we both look the exact same. And we were both like sitting there saying like, it's like, you know, people were asking us questions. He kept saying over and over, like, it's like, is there anything I can help you with, citizen? And anytime they would ask a question, I would be like, does not compute, error 1375. And just, it was a lot of fun. Like I used to do that way back in the day. Oh, there he is. See? You see him moving around? He actually ended up building these stairways here too. Now, what we ended up getting from this pack, unfortunately, my mouse is not recorded, but we would have gotten all of the classes, or at least 4 of the classes. I don't know. We got the Trove Topper, which is the hat that we're using on this guy. We're not going to use it on anyone else. We ended up getting 3,750 credits, so that's actually really good. This one is actually huge. We ended up getting all of our personal chests storage unlocked. That is actually a huge deal, not for us so much right now because we're kind of in this lower tier of the game, lower tier of the end game, I guess I should say, but it is still a big deal. You know, King Andrew was really excited about that one because he's already at like the end game, so he's struggling for inventory space. Besides that, we ended up getting 5,000 of each primal block color, so that's like not like the biggest thing, but it's still going to help us because now we're going to be able to craft a lot more blocks that we ran out of for the longest time, right? Another huge thing, we got 12 class costumes, so I'm really excited to show you that in a minute. We got Sprinkles the Unicorn, Fun Police Mag Rider, which I'll show you that in a minute. It's hilarious. And we got the Trove Blade, which is this sword. So absolutely cool. And then there's this Mag Rider, which is just, it's hilarious. I hope that this road is long enough that I can show it off. It's like the siren actually starts going off when he's on like a path, and it's adorable, man. I love it. Oh, So before we get to the costumes too, with King Andrew, the other reason I ended up giving him one of the Voxstar packs is not only is he a cool dude and we hung out and stuff like that, but he ended up also giving us some crazy new shadow gear that we actually get to use on our Dracolite, and it is all powerful. And then beyond that, he gave us one of these, Samantha. I didn't even know that these existed, but oh, excuse me, give me a second here. Oh, there we go. For the longest time, I had to clear my nose, but I was trying to see if I could get through the whole episode without needing to. So this right here, this Samantha, is an adorable cat, and it is a pet. Now, apparently this is very rare, limited in supply. I don't know if it was last Halloween or the Halloween before that, maybe. Where people ended up getting these, but you can't get them anymore. And so they're like worth 16,000 flux or something like that. So really, really awesome. And yes, please. Where is it? Where did it go? Pets. Plus, it's like the coolest pet I've ever seen. Like, seriously, like, look at that. Look at you. He's so cute. Holy crap. I love that cat, man. Thank you, Andrew. Oh, he's all posing and stuff. It's his intimidation pose. Then besides that, we got all the costumes, which is absolutely awesome. Now, the way that, like, we got all the costumes, like, seriously. So the way that works is normally you get your starting costume, you get a costume at level 10, then you get a costume at level 20, which is the max level. And then there's these two costumes that you have to buy from the shop. And we ended up getting every single one of them except for the Ice Sage. I'm guessing that's because because this class is a little bit newer. Maybe they haven't updated it into the Voxstar pack. We also didn't get the Candy Barbarian Santa suit, which I'm sure was just a special Christmas suit, which will probably be out again next year or something like that. But we ended up getting my favorite, the Licorice outfit, which makes him look a whole other level of awesome. I changed his sword to these ones too because our purple pirate swords didn't really fit this guy anymore. And now, I mean, look at him. He is intimidating. He is a boss. Like, I love it. And this Licorice suit fits our pirate style even more because now he kind of feels like a general or a commandant or something like that, right? Then beyond that, with our Draconis, we got our Neon Dragon suit. It's absolutely awesome. And Great Blue Fire! I have been, like, for those that are just tuning into this series, I have been craving that for the longest time. Like this, Pember and the Neon Dragon suit were the two biggest goals that I ever wanted in this game, and now we have them. So anything else, like the unicorn and everything like that, anything else is just a gift, you know, like it is just like awesome to have extra. Now, what I actually wanted to do too, we have enough points right now in our credits to get this chair mount, so I'm gonna do that. And then I'm going to use some of our actual daily points to get us this. Should I get us this mushroom with the dailies or not? Maybe not. Maybe I should. You know what? We should save the credits because they're more important than daily experience. So let's get this. And let's get our mastery up a little bit. Let's give ourselves the armchair. Boo, 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 boo. As far as I know, I was reading on the Reddit. I think somebody was saying that the best thing that you can get mastery from is mounts first. So you want to try and get all of the mounts out of the way that you can. Blah, 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 blah. Tentorm Leisuremancy. That is absolutely awesome. Okay, I want to see these. So we got a chair, and it's a rocket chair. Oh, that's great. Oh, it's got a computer on the back, too, that's all cranking and stuff. I love this game, man. This game is, like, one of my favorites, straight up. And then we got this guy. I don't really care for this one. Oh, pretty cool animation, though. I like the amount of animation that they fit into such a limited amount of frames. So let's rock this chair for now, just because we're the lazy man today. Then besides that, we also, because I know we're almost on time for our episode today. See, I told you, so much stuff. We ended up spending, well, actually, I guess I should show it off up there, up in the, are we faster with this? I very much doubt it. So there's a fast mount. No, they're all fast. Okay. I want to show this off just before we end up doing it. I want to show what it costs to actually get us this thing, because it costs quite a bit. Although we finally end up having enough like spare infinium to actually get one. Now, for the longest time, like, we haven't been able to afford these, and I haven't even been really working on the Club World. Infinity frames. Now, the way that these work, and I will show you in a minute, 300 Infinium and 30 bottles. So that's pretty, like, the 300 Infinium's pretty pricey. The only thing that's going to be higher than that is if we're trying to get a pony. But honestly, like, I don't know if we're ever going to legit get a pony. I think we'll probably just have to buy one. And King Andrew was telling me that they're like, what did I write down here? About 10K. So not a priority to get one of the Uber ponies. We're going to get those way later. You can also get these aligning astrolabe, which resets your spawn in a Club World. So rather than spawning up here every time we come here, we could set it down there. But honestly, the Club World is nothing that impressive yet anyway. So there's not really anything worthwhile. But I ended up crafting, and I'm going to go do it over here, a volcanic biome. So we can use it right here. Ooh, it's making fire everywhere. It's beautiful. How long does this take? At least it takes an unnecessary amount of time. I like that. Because you don't want... Whoa! Whoa! What did you do? That kind of extended into an awkward spot. Okay. Ooh! So now we have a volcanic biome part of our main biome. That is awesome. I don't know if we'll ever end up building anything over here, but that is awesome because the volcanic biome is my favorite. I wish we would have gotten more lava rather than just this one spot, but I guess it's okay. We can also sponge and get ourselves more lava in the area and stuff like that too. So absolutely awesome, absolutely fantastic day, I gotta say. And once again, I actually want to say thanks to the Trove developers for being absolutely awesome and putting out a game that they're hoping to be one of the best voxel MMO games, and in my opinion already is the best voxel MMO. And I'm not just saying that. Like, this game already in itself is absolutely fantastic, but the like fact that they are willing to like communicate with like people, and all the content is almost all the content is user generated, which is absolutely genius on their part, because in that regard that means that they can put out constant patches keeping this game relevant by adding like new weapons and stuff like that, while they as developers don't have to focus on making a bunch of new weapons and stuff, because they're sitting there focusing their time on new classes and stuff like that. Now don't quote me on this, but I have heard that the next class that they're working on is the Shadow Hunter, I think, which we've talked about before, is going to be like a archer type of thing like that. Oh my goodness, I've knocked out my earbud. And that's going to be absolutely awesome. And then on top of that, what they've been talking about adding is water biomes, which I think everyone is generally really excited for that. And It's the Noob ended up telling me, I guess he watches their streams or something like that. I probably should too, so I can get all this information myself rather than just hearing about it afterwards. But he said that the class that they are planning with the ocean biomes, because I know that they were planning a class to go along with it, is going to be a pirate class. So that's really interesting. I wonder if he's going to have a shotgun. Apparently he has a gun, so I think that would be really cool. We were like, It's the Noob and I were actually talking about how awesome it would be if the pirate's left click was a melee attack and his right click was a gun. So he would kind of be like dual wielding, but a sword and a gun. That would actually be a really unique, really cool, and potentially very powerful class. But anyway, we're going actually a little bit over time today because of the amount of stuff that we had to explain. We are all caught up. And one thing that I do want to point out too is that I still have one last Voxstar pack available. So I'm going to be able to give that away to either you fine beautiful people that are watching the video, or just if I run into somebody else that's really cool on Trove or something like that. We shall see. But otherwise, I do have a free code right now. Maybe we'll even make a cool little event or something like that if we get enough people, you know, watching the video and stuff like that. But otherwise, as always, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I really do. And thank you all. What do I mean then thank you all? No, I really do appreciate it. And if you would kindly smack that like button, share, favorite, and subscribe to Join Team Pixel, I would really appreciate that as well. Sign on and stay epic, everybody.
Believe in yourself.